Hodge twins finally get their Negro wake up call. I kind of stuttered like wanting to say that one. I don't know how y'all feel about that. How y'all feel about that? Am I racist? Are y'all gonna come at me saying I'm racist?
That a guy by the name of Eric Warbaugh went viral.
Eric Warbaugh.
He's a Caucasian man that's living in Arkansas, and his group
sound about right.
RTTL, Return to the Land. They're going viral for building all white communities in Arkansas and in Missouri. And he was
That's legal? Building all white? Is that even fucking legal? Sounds a bit racist. All right, just a smidge racist if you ask me. Hey, black people don't go to Arkansas or Missouri. Isn't that where the KKK is? Mostly like Carolina and stuff like that?
He was asked a particular
Let me know, someone below.
Why is European heritage the purest form of European heritage, something that you embrace to the exclusion of others?
Okay, guys, you heard that question.
Oh,
His
shit.
response was pretty interesting.
Well, for something to be what it is, it has to not be other things.
What?
So for something to be one thing, it cannot be the other. This is his defense for starting an all-white town.
Fuck does that mean?
Shared values, shared phenotype, a particular shared culture. And what he's saying is, as much as I may like you, or I may think highly of you, you are not this because you are something else. And this is important for racism. This is where it starts. There's a fundamental principle about it. Anybody who practices that.
I am not saying I agree with this man whatsoever. I'm just saying, okay, I get it now.
We'll say, because you are not this,
saying it's right.
You are the other thing, and then the two things cannot
Come
mix.
on, y'all come at me thinking I'm racist.
But this hasn't stopped certain people from grifting.
Like what?
And one of the guys that grift a lot are the
Hodge twins. Hey, bro, I used to watch Hodge twins all the time when they were doing food. Now they're like, they do all this politician like crazy shit. I don't watch them anymore. I haven't watched them in years. But when they did like food reviews and stuff, they were funny as fuck, man. Eat whatever the fuck you want.
Now the Hodge twins started off on YouTube doing, in my honest opinion, bodybuilding and satire, and they built a really big fan base. Well, their low budget videos and lack of innovation in the way they were going caused their
bro, imagine having like this looks fucking fake, bro. Like, bro, it looks like a mirror, like a effect or some shit.
To fail.
That's crazy.
And people started to notice a change in the content.
Somebody needs to study the fall off of the Hodge twins, because I was really thinking about this the other day. I was like, is this a case of
they look like
chasing the bag and also inadvertently fumbling a future bag?
So this particular person was a fan of the Hodge twins, and he realized something.
Like them two being these two big light-skinned raunchy brothers,
unfiltered, they're funny as fuck though.
Judd Apatow would have loved the Hodge twins, right? And I think to myself, that potential was screwed up because they thought to themselves, the conservative money will always be consistent and will always be coming. It's just
damn, bro, they went down that route.
So he understood something that's pretty interesting. First of all, the Hodge twins, they could have went to Hollywood with their natural talent, but they sold out. And how did they sell out? Well, they started making conservative media content. But what kind of content? Well, it was the content that's
but they still be pulling numbers and shit though, I believe so.
Disrespecting blacks.
I be seeing like their clips and stuff all over the thing.
They do it all day long.
Look at that, 3.3 million. Come on, they're chilling, bro.
July 29th. The kids get on it too. If you think blacks today are bad, just wait for the next generation. This is a lot of their content. Look at this one. The black trans-genders are always the worst. He also says this: black guy with the pack and black hoodie embarrasses himself in AutoZone when the manager was watching him.
What side are they on?
What happens is the Hodge twins went from a comedic duo to an anti-black conservative duo in order to make money once their comedic duo.
Damn, I sound dumb. What does anti-black mean? Like they don't like blacks? I'm pretty sure they're black themselves.
Going down. You got to understand something, that their mother was black. So they love their black mother a lot, but they did grift to this particular kind of conservative anti-black leaning space alongside of people, let's say like Candace Owens or Brandon Tatum. And it's gotten a lot of people upset.
The Hodge twins are demons, bro. These two guys are demons. There's no other word to describe them. They have millions of followers. They've been on YouTube and they've been on social media for over 10 years, and they built their platform basically by bashing black people, and they decided to use their platform.
So they bash black people now? Wow, that is crazy. Like they're bashing their own kind. Maybe it's a strategic strategy and all y'all are falling for it. You feel me?
A 17-year-old, a young man, not even an adult.
All right, don't do that. Okay, whoever this fella is right here, don't use this kid as an example. He pulled out a knife and stabbed the white kid, bro. Fuck the white kid. He stabbed the kid for no reason. You can't fuck him, bro. Make fun of him all you want.
And
He
they're
killed
using their
someone.
platform to try to attack not only this man's character, his family's character, before the trial even starts, so that way the public view will not think highly of him or his family.
Who the fuck is gonna think high? Do y'all know who this kid is? This was that track me shit. No one's thinking highly of him. Nobody. Yo, lock his little ass up, bro. What the fuck?
As you can see here, you have somebody upset
Yo, get off
because
his
the Hodge
dick.
twins were basically, they're hating on Carmelo
That's
Anthony
crazy.
only to appease their all-white audience. Fast forward. Now, one of the things that the Hodge twins will do is they will react to videos. And it just so happened that they were reacting to the Eric Arval video.
Eric Arval.
And they were reacting to this new all-white town documentary. And they said something that was interesting.
To be honest, I don't want to live in in the United States of America if it's not majority white. Once it becomes majority non-white, it's gonna be a much different country. It's gonna be a much different country. Well, that's just a fact. If you just look at voting statistics, how ethnicities other than white vote, this country would be totally different.
Damn, bro. Hodge twins. What the fuck happened to y'all? Hodge twins are racist towards blacks. They're black. That's kind of crazy, bro, if you ask me. All right, what happened to getting gains and eating burgers and shit in the car? All right, now y'all are fucking fat and then making fun of your own kind. Not making fun of it. Y'all are criticizing your own kind.
So I understand the fear of white people want to live in a country that's majority non-white. I understand that fear wholeheartedly because I don't want to live in a country that's majority non-white because it would systematically change our country.
What?
Now, they said something that was interesting.
I didn't know there was like
they don't wanna live
this
in America
now.
when it's not the majority of white people, even though they themselves are not white. So they're saying if the white people leave America, they're going to leave America too. But they're not the only guys that talk like this.
America is a nation, not just from an economic standpoint, but we also have an identity too, a cultural identity. And I'll tell you guys this too. As someone who's a first-generation American, my family's from Sudan, etc., I should not be saying this stuff, but I'm going to be honest. A lot of these guys that come from the third world, to include my old homeland, come here and scam. And the reality is, if we want America to stay America, we got to keep it majority white. We got to keep it the way it was founded.
Now that's Myron of Fresh.
Myron.
Fit, basically saying the same thing. He wants an all-white America, even though he's from Sudan originally. We need to keep America white, although he is not white. But there was a time
How y'all feel about that, man? Keeping America white. How y'all feel
where
about that, man?
Myron, who was trying to defend white races, got into a battle with a guy, basically calling him a saying N-word.
But you're sitting behind a banana cow, can't even stand behind what the you're saying. You got the nerve to talk to me when I got my real name out there, my real face out there. I'm live every day talking about actually contributing to the fight, and you got the gall.
Who's he
So
talking
sit there and
to?
call me a stand, you piece of shit. I hope you wake up and have the replay this, and I hope I come on a space like a see your dumb and actually talk to you. This is the problem that we have in these spaces. We got these stupid, autistic that will sit there and say, well, you're not white, so you can't talk about this, or you're... And it's like, okay, Reed, you want to go ahead and have this fight by yourself where no one's going to take you seriously because they're going to just think you're a kid member? That's a problem.
So this is Myron basically going off on the guy
Damn.
for
Yeah,
calling
Myron
him
going crazy.
all of that. But guess what?
And you know what's also funny? I'm one of the biggest advocates for white people being able to practice and say white power, be able to maintain their relationship with white women, etc. I'm actually one of the biggest proponents of white people being able to say, hey, I want to keep my race white. I actually respect that, and I fight for their ability to say that. Then you get dads like this guy that come in and try to on one of their biggest advocates that has a platform that's of the other color saying this stupid. Idiots like you make me realize, damn, I shouldn't even be defending these. You're lucky that I really respect freedom of speech, and I'm a free speech absolutist, so I'll fight for your ability to say the stupid ass that you say, you stupid.
He's still telling the guy, look, I support.
Damn, this man is going crazy. I can't imagine this dude back in like high school or middle school having a debate. They definitely bullied him. He was probably scrawny and shit. And they used to fucking rough him up and some shit,
Even
bro.
though you're disrespecting me. I
No one
believe
took
in
him
free speech.
serious.
I'm the one trying to help you guys stay white. Here you are being mean to me, which is crazy because those guys don't even care anything about you, but you're doing that. But this is where the Hodge twins get their Negro wake-up call.
Uh-oh.
The Hodge twins go on to Twitter, and then they put this message. Hey, Arval, I know your community is whites only, but could you make exceptions for us two Negroes? We're not even full sub-Saharan.
What
We
the-
are over 40%
Fuck Hodge twins?
white.
Y'all are
Arval
corrupted.
says this. God bless the Hodge twins. But no.
Oh my
It's crazy
God.
to be out there
There's
defending
no way.
these Caucasians all day, but the people that you want to appeal to might be closely feeling like Orval, because the majority of the Hodgetwins content is anti-black. So if your content is anti-black, it must
That's
mean that the whites
crazy.
who are listening to you can feel very closely to you. So they don't want to live around blacks either. But there's a problem. You're black.
You're
Byron's
black, man.
If they're building an all-white community, they don't want you there, because it's good that you guys are nice and God bless you, and we love the fact you call out anti-blackness, but you're not allowed.
That's
here.
crazy, man.
And it's so crazy is these guys know this. Myron knows it. Hodgetwins knows it. The Hodgetwins, they're getting paid from it. Myron's not even getting paid from it, but anything to be closer to White Zaddy. If you don't want to be around me, I'm not going to help you why you don't want to be around me. That's stupid, but that's how sick that some blacks are. You would rather
Yeah, they're
help
corrupted,
somebody
bro. They're
who
fucked up
dislikes you,
in the
doesn't
head.
want to be anywhere around you, and fight other people to help them basically get ahead. You sound stupid. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy Yoshi D. Jackson.